Are you, Declan? Are you here with me in the room now?
I'm here, right here in this room. It's me. I'm here.
Would it make you angry if I banged on your doors?
What?
I'm trying to be Ghost Adventures man. Hold on. What if I called your dress?
Did you really think that I was just gonna have Ghost Adventures on?
No. Hold on. What if I told you the dress you were wearing when you died was ugly? Would that piss you off? Holy shit! I totally just felt something.
Sure, fuck you.
Oh, did you hear that? The ghost just said "fuck you,"
dude.
Oh, gnarly. I don't know what made me think about Ghost Adventures.
Oh, you haven't been keeping up?
No,
Is it still going?
It's the mid-season finale just happened, so we've got to wait like 4 more months for more Ghost Adventures.
Okay.
So I watched this fucking... sorry to jump right in. Are you recording?
Of course.
Okay. I watched this... It was the movie last night. It was pretty fucking heavy.
What's that?
It's got Willem Dafoe in it.
What's the movie called?
Oh, well, so that would fucking ruin the gag.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you weren't saying it on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's pretty fucking heavy. Willem Dafoe plays this carpenter, and he's kind of like schizophrenic. Like he hears voices in his head and shit.
Okay.
And he forms this kind of cult.
This is not Antichrist.
He forms this cult, and he starts this fucking uprising in this city near where the town that he lives. And it gets to the end of the movie, and they fucking kill him.
Whoa, hey.
And it's pretty fucked up, and it turns out that he's the son of God. It's the Last Temptation of Christ. I watched The Last Temptation of Christ. I wouldn't execute that as well as I would have anticipated. I thought of the gag before I was drunk, so now I'm kind of trying to patch together what the gag was.
I don't know if that's what The Last Temptation of Christ is even about. You just said the story of Jesus, but that's like... I think The Last Temptation is more a tiny chunk of that.
No, that's because I just watched it last night, so that was a pretty accurate summation of what happens in the movie.
Oh, okay.
He starts the film as a carpenter, building crosses to kill other Jews on, and then he starts hearing voices in his head, and Judas is like, "Yo, you all right?"
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, it was fucking really good. Willem Dafoe's awesome in that movie. Doesn't get his giant penis out at any point.
You can't have Jesus dong in your movie. It's not okay.
An obscenely large Jesus dong. You know about Willem Dafoe's huge cock, right?
Oh, of course. I spent a lot of time thinking about Willem. We've spent a lot of time talking about Willem Dafoe's massive doinker. I guess if God is the greatest good that can be achieved, I guess he has to have the largest dong that could be achieved, right?
Just a monstrous doinker. We're talking like...
quite literally a biblical wang.
Yes. The stories will be passed down through word of mouth and then recorded for all to know. I watch... You know that gif of him when he's dancing in the 80s?
No, let me Google Willem Dafoe dancing in the 80s.
He's got his cock out. It's bigger than I remember it being. You might have to Bing. You're gonna have to go to Bing for that shit.
I'm gonna.
I'll go with the Bing with you.
Okay, Willem Dafoe dancing in the 80s. Images. Safe search off. Oh, he's got a mustache. Oh my God.
That's his flaccid penis.
That's pretty impressive.
Willem Dafoe dancing penis.
That's a solid 8-inch softie right there.
That's a substantial member.
Yeah.
He's just fucking dancing. I would be dancing.
Is this a video? Can I watch or what?
I don't know. I'd be dancing if I had a cock like that too. I'll tell you what.
What the fuck is he doing?
I don't know. That's some interpretive shit going on. But it's
fucking lady behind him.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's you really got to watch out for his fucking cock.
Oh, here's this one's animated. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look as big in this one.
Oh, it depends on the angle.
Yeah, oh, he's doing a little Egyptian hop there. That's nice.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? Anyways.
Kind of creeps me out. I'm in an apartment now.
Yes!
I'm talking louder.
You did it! I was wondering if it would happen.
I'm a man now.
Yay!
That's right.
Hell yeah, how'd that go, boy?
On my own. I haven't entirely furnished the place yet. I don't have a couch.
Nobody could expect that of you in your first week.
Or a TV. So it's just me in this gigantic living room with just my big computer desk and nothing else, and a bunch of empty cardboard boxes. This place is actually too big.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. You should see how much space there is in my bedroom. It's just a oddly large.
Good for you.
Place.
Fuck yeah.
And I went grocery shopping.
Fuck. My boy's all grown up.
Oh yeah, and I made chili.
Yeah.
And it was pretty. It came out pretty good. I scalded my mouth horrifically, and I sprayed
as one does.
And I sprayed tomato puree all over the walls and the floor and the fridge. But the chili came out pretty good.
Those are battle scars. Every apartment needs those cooking battle scars.
I didn't. I had it all planned out in my head, but the one thing I didn't predict is that I wouldn't remember how a can opener works. Because we always had this weird can opener, I think it was like a Pampered Chef or something, where you hold it like horizontally, and I couldn't remember if regular can openers were horizontal or vertical, so I fucking mangled this tomato can.
Yeah, that's a rite of passage for anybody cooking in their own spot.
I was frantically trying to just kind of jam it open while my meat was cooking, and it ended up, some of the meat got a little color on it, but it ended up being fine. It wasn't a problem. I didn't drain the meat. Wanted to keep all that delicious fat juice. It felt like a waste today. I'll say to drain it. I didn't want to drain it. It seems like a bad idea. So it's a little greasy. Chili's a little greasy.
Look. Greasy chili. If I don't want any fucking watered down soy boy chili, I want that greasy goodness. I want that fucking. I want it to sap. You know what I had the other night? Remember that awesome bar that we went to that serves burgers, 3/4 pounders?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I went there. I had their chili fries. God damn! I'll tell you what. They put at least half a pound of beef on that bad boy, and the fries were just saturated with fucking grease. And I finished like half of it, and that was enough for me. But god damn, was that good? Yeah,
it's oddly filling chili. You don't expect chili because it's normally just like a bunch of drained meat, which is like not much calorie-wise, and then some tomato and water. But you eat a little bit of this chili and you feel like you're dying, which is pretty cool.
I tried Indian food for the first time today.
Oh.
I had some curry. It was
real curry.
Tiki masala.
Yes, people love to make that, and I'm gonna make that in a slow cooker probably at some point because
it is fucking awesome. I had it with it was recommended with chicken. I had it with lamb because I don't fuck with that chicken. But the lamb was so tendy, so tendy, and it was like a dish that was designed for me because it's just like tomato soup that you pour over rice. Awesome. So we're both making strides. I'm trying new cuisines. You're moving into your own spot. I feel like we've learned a lot over this past week.
Yeah, I joined the sip club. I bought a bunch of sips. Got a bunch of Monster
I also just enjoyed my first sip.
That shit is really good.
It's good.
That shit's unironically. That's not even a meme. It's just really good. That's a good drink.
I saw this crazy. I didn't buy one because I'm trying to reduce my caffeine intake. But Monster produces this crazy plastic see-through can, which I know what you're saying, plastic can, but it's Monster water. I'm gonna look that up while you talk about the sips.
I had a white one, and that was really good, and today I had a blue one, and that one was also very good.
Yeah, I haven't had the blue one yet. I had the white one, and
they're so good. I drink them even though they make my head hurt every time.
It's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's not that much more than like coffee. Then again, coffee also makes my head hurt. It's just, Monster Hydro.
I just sent you a link to Monster Hydro. So you see the cans there?
Yeah, I think
those are see-through. It's plastic.
Huh.
And it's like these crazy, like, irradiated-looking beverages. And I'm very... You need to try one and tell me how it is so I can live vicariously through you.
I don't know where you even find these.
I just encountered one at my local supermarket.
Yeah, I'll try that out.
Yeah, let me know.
There's so many kinds of monsters.
Do you think it's... I don't know if it's got carbonation, like, whatever.
What is Hydro? It's called Hydro. Is it supposed to be like a Gatorade? It's talking about hydration and ionization a lot. It sounds like an electrolyte thing.
I wonder if it's trying to compete with what was that fucking Powerade water thing? Oh god.
Powerade?
No. Powerade had like a more watered down variant.
I don't know. This seems like caffeinated Gatorade. Which sounds alright, I guess. Non-carbonated, lightly sweetened. Hydrate the beast.
It's gone. I'm trying to remember what the fuck this drink was. It's gone. Propel. Remember Propel?
I mean, I never drank it, but I kind of remember it.
Is that still around? Propel water. I think it might still be here. Electrolytes.
PepsiCo.
I guess that still exists. Maybe.
Ooh, this webpage looks quite old. It looks like medicine. Why is it like this?
Fitness water.
Fitness water.
In early 2011, Gatorade announced it was discontinuing Propel. Damn.
Oh.
Ah, no. Yet another one bites the dust. But in its wake, many more water or electrolyte beverages rise.
I'll try Monster Hydro if you try the coffee monsters, the Javas.
I cannot fuck with coffee and anything other than coffee. If I accidentally stumble across coffee in something in a place it doesn't belong and they're like the wrong neighborhood, I basically throw up on the spot. If I'm like drinking, like there was this time that I was drinking a fucking protein shake, and it happened to have coffee in it. I was like, oh god. And it was I was able to salvage it, but I almost threw up. Just in my dorm room in college.
It's a lot of bitterness when you're not expecting it.
Yeah, it's just unexpected. Anyways, we got to talk about anime.
We probably should.
Yeah. By the way, you can cut this out if it's not appropriate to say on the air, but I'm fucked up.
Kids, don't listen to this next part. I'm drunk.
Yeah, no, it's becoming more and more commonplace. Do you think I have a problem? Anyways, let's talk about anime.
I live on my own now. I should develop a problem. Mm-hmm. Here, hold on.
Yeah. I only drink a lot when I have access to it. Does that mean?
Which is all the time.
Yeah.
You must live within walking distance of some sort of alcohol establishment, right?
I don't know if we. Did I tell you that Matty Ice was in town and we went walking and got Lone Star? Did we? Yes, I think I told you this. Yeah, that's an instance where I was within walking distance of booze and went and got it because I didn't have any.
Are you still just drinking Lone Star?
I've moved away from that.
Okay. Past that life.
It was pretty fucking gross, man. I don't know if I told you this.
Yeah,
I mean, I did because it was a highlight, but shit was gross. Yeah, no, I'm back to the old standbys cider. Anyways, anime.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't heard my neighbors yet. I don't even know how loud I should be. But I expected...
You could talk at least at room tone.
You'd think so, but it's building so fucking quiet. I expected my neighbors to be loud assholes, which I was kind of looking forward to so that I could be a loud asshole, but I haven't heard a single anything once. I heard
what that means?
I heard a vacuum cleaner once, that was it.
It means you got a properly insulated apartment, man. You're good.
It could be, or they're just like old people. I don't know.
How's your shower?
It gets hot pretty fast, and it gets pretty hot. the pressure is the same as all other showers made in the last 30 years, which means it sucks. But hey, you know, it's probably better than the one I had at home. It's big. It's a big shower. Everything's big.
My shower's got big problems with being too hot, like scalding hot.
Yeah, well, yeah, down in Texas, you didn't have cold water. You only had room temperature water and really, really hot water. Mm-hmm. Which is an interesting problem to have.
Yeah, now we got cold water, but it's cold, so cold that you don't want to be in it, and so hot that it removes skin from your bones. So, pressure's good though. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for. This is the closest I've had to finding a shower that I'm 100% satisfied with. I like. I'm never going to use this feature, but I like showers that let me remove the head from the wall and use the head, like a little handle and everything.
Oh yeah, mine's detachable too. I'm not a fan.
I don't know why I long for that. The freedom of being able to control the head, but I don't have that here. And that's just because you want to. That's just because you want to stick it in the gooch. Yeah, I want to put it on my clit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your monstrously huge apartment.
This shit's 900 square feet.
Fuck! I'm literally looking at houses and I'm like, oh man, I could get a house for myself for $1,200 a month, and that'll be 700 square feet.
This thing's 880 square feet, I think, and it's fucking like the same price as every other apartment in the area. It's so weird. God. It's just weird. What is it? Yeah, 880. Jesus.
Anime.
We didn't talk about this one last time. Ryuuou no Oshigoto.
I forgot. I forgot. Wait, I seem to like this?
Oh yeah, dude, you loved it. I was like, oh, we'll talk about that next time. You're like, all right, I can't wait because that show's amazing.
Is this okay? Did I say that? I think you're lying to me.
Yeah, dude. No. You were really excited. I don't know. You don't remember?
No, I think I'm getting. Am I getting? Are you gaslighting me right now? What's happening?
No, you said this was like one of the best things you've seen in a while.
Oh.
Like Are you serious right now?
What? Oh no! What the fuck happened to me last time? No. No.
Okay.
No.
You need to be stronger than this, man. You can't doubt yourself that much.
Oh my god! Phew, she had me going.
It's too easy.
Yeah,
no. You didn't seem to like it.
Okay. Phew.
You didn't like it at all.
God, look, man, you caught me in a weak state, even though we planned on doing it this exact moment. Yeah, this show is balls. But do you want me to describe it, or you got it?
I'll just say that it's a light novel by Project Number 9, who did Ryuuou and Shoujo Tachi Swa whatever. Ryuuou is a sacred show, and you better go easy, buddy. I'm watching. Go ahead. You can go now.
This is an anime about mahjong.
Is it about mahjong?
No.
Move out of the way, Three Gatsu no Lion.
Is this Go? This is Go, right? What are they playing here?
No. Fucking jeez. No, it is it is shogi.
It's shogi, okay.
But is it about shogi? There's shogi in it.
No. Hold on.
What's up?
Okay, so fuck.
What? Oh my god.
Oh no, I didn't plan to get this drunk. No. Okay, so there's this high school kid, right? He's like 16. He's not in high school anymore because he fucking dropped out to play shogi real good, and he's achieved the highest title in all of shogi. He's a Ryuuou.
He's the best.
He's super good, and he's hit a slump since he's attained the title. He reached that point, and then he hasn't, for whatever reason, he's just hasn't been able to perform to that level, or he's kind of lost his love of the game. And then we get flashbacks to him, like the game that determined that he was going to be a Ryuuou.
Dude, who cares about that shit? Talk about the little girl.
Okay, so there's a little girl, and she's like, "Oh my god,
yeah.
I want you to teach me about shogi." And he's like, "Okay, I'll teach you about shogi." So she's going to be his disciple now.
She can cook, and she has an ahoge, and it makes noises. It goes boing, boing, boing.
You only want somebody who can cook because you live on your own now.
I mean, yeah, you know, the need for GF goes up when you got to spend 2 hours a day cooking and then 2 hours shitting because your cooking's real full of protein and grease. Yeah, you need somebody with taste, basically. Like, because as a guy, like, if I make sloppy joes, I'm not fucking gonna drain all of the grease out of it. You know what I mean? First of all, I'm making sloppy joes because I'm a single guy. Called sloppy. You can skim a little fat off the top, but come on.
Yeah, and like that's something that will not fly when you have a woman in the house who has taste, because you need that like that barometer of like what is fit for human consumption, and it turns out that beef juice is not. So
just drink it. Just drink beef stock right out of the bottle.
I would if I could.
You can't go too far though, because if the girl is like patting down pizzas with napkins, then you gotta kick her out.
Oh, I don't fuck with that. I will throw fists.
Have you seen that video of the guy degreasing a pizza for half an hour?
No, what?
Oh man, look that up.
So I remember what I was going to say before I started describing this in more detail than was necessary, which was that the reason that I was given pause when you said that I loved the show in the last episode, it was that I had actually forgotten that we didn't talk about this on the last episode because the show was so far from being memorable to me. It was like it had disappeared from my mind. I'm like, okay, and we didn't watch that show about all the princes that want to date that girl.
Keep making excuses. Your life is a blur.
What? There are points in my life that aren't a blur. This isn't one of them. Anyways, so this is basically this cute little girl wants to learn under this 16-year-old prodigies. She wants to learn how to play shogi, and it turns out that she fucking
she's good.
Yeah, she's good. Like she's been studying only his games, I think, or only that game. I don't remember.
Only one strategy of his.
Yeah. So she's really good. She knows only one opening, but after that point, she knows a ton of strategy because she's like explored all the different ways that it can play out. But
this is like Sangatsu no Lion in an alternate universe where it's good.
Is it good?
I mean, no. I'm joking because Sangatsu no Lion is basically a masterpiece, and this is Drek. But still, there's the little girl. She's got the ahoge, and it makes noises. And he's got a sister, and the sister is blue. They got blue hair,
and they can kind of compete over him a little bit.
And yeah, there's competition, and then there's nudity, and then that's not really a sister, by the way. He just calls her One-chan because they're like childhood friends or something. At the end there's more lollies. Go ahead.
I like the kid at the end who's a Chuny. I like the Chuny kid a little bit because I like the idea of somebody playing shogi and being really, really like into the character that he creates. And that's a decent gag. This show's bad.
What is funny is I think that character is that a boy?
Yes.
I think he's voiced by the same voice actor as a character in Sangatsu no Lion who also plays shogi and is also really overdramatic, but he's like dying of cancer.
Oh my god.
Or something. I don't know what he's got. He's very weak. That show's good. Anyways, this isn't good, but I might watch just one more episode. I might just.
I'd like the 3 tacked on lollies at the end are probably what puts it over the edge for you, I'm sure.
It's. I don't know what you mean by over the edge. Like I can't contain myself.
Oh, these kids are so cute.
I've gone into overdrive.
All right.
I want to talk about Dame Prince Anime Caravan.
Caravan is such an awesome thing to throw in the title.
Caravan just sounds like it's either like an anthology, or it's like Anime Caravan's coming to your school. You know, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I thought it was gonna. Anime Caravan to me is like just a bunch of like oversized like clown car style chibi versions of Shonen Jump protagonists in little tiny toy cars riding along a highway. That's an Anime Caravan.
That's an oddly specific vision that you have, but I'll take it. This is based on a video game, a Smafo video game, and it's by Studio. Studio Flad.
They need to hire us to come up with studio names. They don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore.
Flad. It's like I think this is a brand new studio. Couldn't find really any info on them.
Ooh.
It sounds like a mixture between Flan and like Vlad. Studio Flad.
That's like it's like, if in oh god, okay, this is another very specific thing. Okay, I have to set a table for you. Hold on. Okay, so that sounds like the name of like a hunky character that a bunch of like little vampire girls would think is cute in a high school anime about vampire girls. It's like, oh my god,
yeah,
oh my god, that's
almost Vlad, but
that's Flad, and he's like, huh,
and he's like, he's actually a loser, but he tries to be really cool, so he's Flad.
Oh my god, Flad. Okay, that's it.
Always tripping over himself. Yeah, Studio Flad is only credited for this and work assistance on Bokudake ga Inaimachi, and something called Kutsudaru.
Ooh.
But yeah, I couldn't even really pretend to pay attention to this.
Nope.
This is literally worse than the fake show in Pop Team Epic. You know, I mean, this is some real. The opening. Did you notice that the opening was like recorded behind a fucking mattress?
Yes.
Holy shit!
I'm like, well, it's compressed for fuck.
It's
or
so
like
comically muffled. It's like someone got the wrong audio file. It's not even. It's not even like just bad mixing. It's like a mistake.
Oh god, I'm trying to think. Did you get to what the fuck? There's a Märchen Mädchen. Did you get to that?
Yeah. We'll talk about Märchen Mädchen.
Boy.
Wait, Märchen Mädchen. That's what it's called.
Talk about openings. God damn.
That's we'll get to that one.
Anyway, sorry.
But this is a fantasy show. And there's a girl, and she's pretty cute, I guess. She's like a princess, I think, or a queen. No, she's a princess.
She's a princess.
And she's she's on some kind of diplomatic mission, and she's riding along on her horse carriage with a Freckles boy who drives horses. And then there are characters. There are boys. It's one of those boy shows with the girl who has a bunch of boys. And then there's boys, and there is dialogue. Like there's one boy who is like. First they have to really subtly explain their situation by just sort of saying all of it out loud in like very summaric expositional dialogue. Because the Freckles boy is like, I am the last knight in this region. And then she's like, wow. I have known you for a long time. And then they just like walk away. And then she meets another boy. He's a praying boy who's nice, who looks kind of like a girl. And then there's
you gotta like that. You gotta like those boys that look like girls.
Oh boy, do ya! And then there's Prime Minister, who's not Pegasus. Do not steal, not Pegasus. And then there's Dancing Boy, and Dancing Boy walks up to her and he says, "Hello, I am Vane."
Yes.
And then they just sort of stare at each other for 5 minutes. So well, she lets that line sink in. And then there's a bunch of lore, and then there's a blonde boy with big hair who's also pretty cocky, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, so okay. How does this show? I understand that like this show is produced to hit a certain audience that are going to buy it regardless. How do you fuck up this? Like, how do you make a bad version of this show?
What would be an example of a good version of this show?
I don't know. Like, there's no sort of intrigue at all. There's no. What is the drama of the show? What?
I mean, it isn't. It's a reverse harem. It's not a noir thriller, man. Like, what did you expect?
It's like.
What did you expect from what heavy storytelling did you expect from Tame Prince Anime Caravan, Ethan?
I expected some sort of earnestness in the Anime Caravan.
Well, I don't know why you would do that. Of course,
it's a caravan, damn it. There's supposed to be camaraderie. Like when you scraped. God, I don't understand. I don't understand the anime's history, Declan. I don't get it.
Oh man,
I don't get it. Who's shoveling this shit down their throats? Why?
It makes it easier to when you realize that this isn't really a television show. This is a collector's item for people who really like this game. This is something you buy. This isn't something you watch.
Okay, you're clearing the waters are a little bit less murky now.
This is not a piece of art. This is merchandise.
This is specifically for the most. The most fanatical of all of the people who consume the game content.
Yeah, this is for putting on a shelf.
This is the equivalent of the Assassin's Creed Collector's Edition that I purchased, Assassin's Creed 2 Collector's Edition that comes with a little statue of Ezio.
Sure,
this is like that statue.
You spend 800 hours with this mobile game, and you have to do the daily challenges every day.
Yeah.
And you meet 300 characters, and you spend 8 hours with each one of them. And then when you've absorbed all that content, you're buying, figures, and you're buying little guys and keychains and stuff. And then you watch the anime. It's like, hey, I know that guy. Oh, this cute girl is experiencing this guy that I know very well for the very first time. Isn't that neat?
Okay, so this is made for people who spend more time playing this game than they spend talking to members of their own family.
I guess, and that would probably be part of that's a sub demographic. That's definitely part of the audience.
Okay,
there's probably a few of those. That's what we call a whale.
Oh, you're helping me out here. Okay, whew, I might make it through this. Yeah, that really puts it into perspective. We torture ourselves with these things, Declan.
I had a decent time. I don't know.
I
didn't really. It wasn't very good. It was really
22 minutes wasted.
Yeah. Well,
couldn't they just put out the Blu-ray? Just don't even fucking bother airing the shit. Put it on a Blu-ray. Just get it out there.
Someone might see it and download the game. You don't know.
Oh my god! I don't want to be that guy.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for the traps.
What a dark life.
It's also dark. Hey, it's Violet Evergarden.
Whoa.
Another light novel. What is with all these light novels? Based Kyoani.
Oh, so
good.
It's
time for Based Kyoani.
They've reached
from the director
form.
of Kyokai no Kana to
They've reached peak Kyoani where they're slamming as many filters on the screen as they can.
Oh my god. I'm not. Look.
It looks real good.
Yeah, I know. I'm only going to neg Kyoani a little bit, but it looks really good. It looks ridiculous. Man,
this is television anime.
I always have trouble with Kyoani shows because I can never remember like this show. This first episode is basically movie quality, and I can't remember if their shows just continue that quality, and it's just like a new paradigm for them, or if they just sort of even out and become more like television shows, and I just get used to it. Because, this is just, the soundtrack sounds so expensive. It sounds so movie-like. It's ridiculous.
You see, as somebody who's a seasoned anime veteran at this point, I could see the tricks, the tricks, I see the seams, right? But I can't help, for the first 30 seconds, and then after that, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let it wash over me. And then it's really, they do put out a superior looking product every time. Mm-hmm. You gotta appreciate about the old Kyoani. And it's almost like they, because this one is in a slightly different style, it's a little bit more fresh than their other works, where like it kind of gets a little bit samey because you expect it to look that good every time with like their moe shit anime, and then this one that is, I mean, it's definitely it's not that far removed from what they usually produce, but this particular one has a slightly different art style. So seeing their quality on a different look kind of it is a little bit refreshing. It's I mean, very nice to see.
It's just free, but Steam. I wanted to say steampunk, but it's actually just Steam, really.
Yeah, I know, but like it's not just high schools and rural Japan. It's a different time and place. It's a different world, and it's kind of a kick to the ass. You haven't seen
Katachi, the deaf girl one yet, have you?
No.
Oh, you should watch that. It's pretty good. It's not that good,
right,
but it's all right. What did they make? Oh yeah, the last one was Kobayashi, Maid Dragon. That was pretty good.
Oh, Maid Dragon was good.
You didn't watch that?
The one episode of I watched, it was real good.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
What is films? Yeah. Oh man, when is that? Oh, that came out a few weeks ago. Junibyo movie.
Yeah, that came out in December.
January 6th.
Or January 6th.
Take on Me.
Oh man.
How do you know about that?
What?
How do you know about the Junibyo movie?
How would I? Through osmosis. Like, it's impossible for me not to. Like,
who are you hearing about this from?
I don't know. I just knew about. I knew that there was a movie, and I knew that it was called Take on Me. I don't have an explanation further than that.
I didn't even think you read anime information anymore. I don't know.
I don't. It's just I've consumed so much that it just pops into my head.
You can intercept the waves of your brain.
Basically, I work in like within a proximity of a nerd store, a like trading card game and board game store. So okay. I just absorb. I don't think I absorbed it from there, but I definitely just received some of the wavelengths from them. And then that's a Netflix core show now, so it's impossible for me not to know about it.
They got fucking 2 more movies coming out this year. Shit.
What else they got?
The second Euphonium, or a Euphonium sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And something called Liz and the Bluebird.
Is this going to be just a feature? Like a standalone feature?
Liz and the Bluebird is a Euphonium spin-off. So they basically have 2 UFO movies coming out. I have no connection
to Euphonium. Do people like that?
People love it. I think it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Like,
that's
it's
better than
good, but people fucking love. I mean, the protagonist of Euphonium is great. It's just a really, really lovable, relatable character.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. Okay, I remember what Euphonium is. Give me one moment. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. I'm back.
Hi.
Okay. What is the show we're currently talking about? It's that
Violet Evergarden.
That new Kyouani.
Yes, it's about a girl, and she's a war girl, and she got real fucked up, and she's in a hospital, and a guy comes to take her out of the hospital, and she can't stop talking about Colonel Gilbert. Colonel Gilbert, what's he doing? Where is he? Can I talk to him? Colonel Gilbert, obviously not doing so hot these days, but they just keep kind of milking it. She keeps asking about him. And then she stays in the house for a bit, and then she starts working in a mail place, like MAIL, where they write letters for people and then send them. There's a guy named Benedict, and it's actually kind of boring. From the screenshots, I thought this was going to be an action, war show, but it's like a post-war healing, learning to it's like a veteran show. It's weird.
Yes. Is it? No. You don't understand. That's compelling.
It is.
That's way better. That's way better than the war show.
I mean, probably. Hopefully it's good.
It's better than Kyoani forcing themselves to do something that they've never done before. It's a unique paradigm, like a show that's about somebody trying to, move back into a post-war world, but like she doesn't even have any sort of frame of reference for a life outside of the war. Isn't that cool? That's a neat premise.
I guess it's just I hope they don't get too. I just hope it's not too cheesy because all the I need to find out what love is. It's just like, oh,
that'll be like episode 8 or 9. One of
my most hated tropes is when someone is like, oh, my heart is beating really fast and I feel funny. I don't understand. I need to investigate this. It's just like, come on.
You'll have
That's not
other
how
characters.
emotions work. Emotions aren't a bunch of physiological symptoms that you need to consciously figure out.
When you got autism, they are.
Well, maybe that's possible.
You've got it at least 5 or 6 episodes before it starts getting real heavy. Next episode is just going to be slice of life stuff and her trying.
It's already heavy.
All the fun characters that we're getting introduced to are helping her acclimate to a normal life for.
I do want more big, dark, busty letter ladies, male maidens, MAIL.
Okay, I believe you. I don't know. I found it to be quite compelling. Because I expected oh my god, she's gonna get fucking shipped back. Because the episode starts with her writing a letter and I'm ready to go back to the front lines. Let's do it. I'm like, okay, she's going to go back to the front lines because I'm a fucking dumbass and expected that to happen for whatever reason, or we would be flashing back to the war or anything. But there's none of that really. There's just a little. There are snippets
they do flash back to the war a whole bunch.
Yeah, but not to the full extent, not large. It's just little snippets of what the war, of individual pieces of it. There's no extended battle scenes or anything crazy like that. It's all
sure,
just kind of mood setting. But it looks fucking great. She's a little bit too robot. She needs to be 25 or 50% less robot.
It's weird because she's way less robot in the flashbacks. I don't know. I guess she changed.
When she's on the battlefield, she's that was another thing that I was thinking about as well at the time. Was she's expressing a lot of emotion here. She's saying that she's obviously feels very strongly about this other person. But I guess it's when she's in, she's close to that person who obviously died. She's more human, and when she's removed from him, she kind of reverts. I guess I don't know.
How is this a light novel? What deranged person said, I want to get into the light novel market? How about fucking horrific war healing story about a PTSD riddled woman? Why wouldn't you just write
a deconstruction of light novels?
A book-ass book. No, it's not a deconstruction. There are no elements from your.
I know. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Basic-ass light novel.
I'm gonna elevate the medium of light novels. It's gonna be.
Good luck, fucker.
Yeah, I mean these little bits, these drawings on at the beginning of every chapter or every other page are what's gonna elevate this.
Yeah.
It can't be told in a traditional novel form, Declan.
Okay. So I guess there's 3 episodes of that. We'll see what happens with that one. I don't know.
I like the first episode. I don't think it's super entertaining, but at least it's a little bit more thought-provoking. It could end up being just totally contrived garbage, where she is too robotic. But I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. No strong opinion right now.
Okay, let's get to the good shit though. It is now time for Märchen Mädchen.
Woo woo!
I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce the A with the double dots. I don't know if that's technically also an umlaut or if it's something different.
Märchen Mädchen.
Märchen Mädchen. a light novel by Studio Hoods, who did Nazuno Kanajo X and Saikon no Quasar and a bunch of porn.
All right.
This one is about the magic of books, of literature. And at the beginning, we get a generic books are magic speech. And
I'm like, is this gonna be a club show about reading books? Was my thought. Like, it's just, you know,
isn't there a
like,
magic portal in like the first 5 seconds?
Yeah, but it could be like a metaphorical one.
Right.
But it's the last thing that happens in the sequence of her walking through a library talking about how much she loved them books.
Right. Yeah, I could see that. This show seems okay. Bear with me here, and humor me.
I'm humoring you. I'm always humoring you.
Does this show not almost seem comfy? Not in its content, but in its extremely simple, very confined mid-late 2000s feel. I have mid-late 200s written in my notes here. I meant 2000s, I believe.
It's not quite to that level of barbarism to where it'd be the mid to late 200s.
It's not on a fucking tablet.
Okay, let me take a look. Are you saying that it looks like shit? Because that's what I would agree with it.
But
then.
I don't know why I thought this, but I feel like
wait.
I feel like it looked like shit in a kind of charming way.
Okay, you're not entirely wrong.
Because it doesn't feel like it's trying. It feels like it's just
hey,
I'm
product of a time.
I'm just doing it. Yeah, I don't know.
if you made this in 4:3 and made it a 480p kind of shitty looking rip, I might see what you're saying.
It just feels so small scale. And it looks like ass. Even the character design's very simple, and the premise is simple even, and it's just all of it's very, very just right there in front of you.
It's a bit of a stretch.
It really invokes 2006 to me.
I see in character designs in some of them, and also in how characters are introduced. There are characters. There is one character in particular, and the way that she's introduced is quite of that era. I can't commit 100% to saying that it channels that completely, but there are definitely aspects of general badness that could be that would be appropriate in that point in time, rather than in 2018 when anime basically make themselves now. So
they use the robots. You want to talk about this opening?
Woo, Daddy! Wow!
I think this might be temporary. They may not have finished the real opening yet.
You got my text. Did you see my text? You got my text about that? Okay.
Yeah, what did you said, is this temporary? Because goddamn. It seems like it, because they're only using footage from like what seems like the first couple episodes, and they are not only doing that, but they are reusing footage within the opening. They have the shot of her adjusting her gym bloomers two times.
Yes, they do. This must be temporary. This must be.
And
temporary.
they're like, they do the thing where like they zoom in on characters and then they become like sort of comic book dotted, studded, that style, monochrome. But they do it to like characters that don't even seem to matter yet, or that it's just like the girl she talks to once in the hallway. They do it to her. And
there's no names or anything.
There's no names next to them. Yeah, it has to be temporary. I think they just haven't finished the real one yet. I looked at the second episode. They still use this one. I'm just hoping.
There's one in particular that it looks like they cropped in a shot, because like there's this girl's really awkwardly placed in the frame, like just like shoulders up, and her head is at the very center of the frame, and she's like mid-sentence, and there's no sort of interest going on in the rest of the frame at all, and it looks like they just placed her there so that they could shift, like they had enough room to shift that design around. But yeah, the opening's quite atrocious.
They had to put all that money into that ED.
There's also one shot that just looks noticeably more dim or like than the others. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
No, but I believe it.
She raises her book in the air, and then it looks like it's like a stop underexposed. Like she's not popping from the background in the way that she should. But yeah, that's quaint.
And like I said, that they finished that ED though, and that's whoa, so many stitches.
Oh my god!
It's just a lot of slow pans.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about she goes to Book World, and it's magic school in a book world, and fucking I don't know. Books are important, kids. Go. I feel all these shows where it's like, man, books are magic. Like, go read fantasy epic number 200,084. Yeah. Like, she's fucking like, books can take you to a magical world. It's like fucking Lord of the Coast Kings. Fucking Necro.
Just go read a video game adaptation as a book, basically. Just go read
Necromancer of the Lost Dark World. Colon.
Go read genre fiction garbage. It's how come nobody drops into, not that this is an example of high art or anything, but nobody drops into like Stephen King's The Stand. Nobody gets anything really fucked up. It's always just like the most sterile, boring garbage. Or like how come nobody drops into like the fourth part of like an epic saga? I don't know. Yeah, this like the constant stream of like just new fantasy epics. I think there's just a subsection of people that don't care about, and it's just, I'm not trying to be mean or make fun of them. I'm saying they really don't care about like art. They just want to absorb as much lore as possible. Like they just want more. They just want the most detailed universe possible. What you might call is lore porn.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's basically what fantasy novels. That's who those are for now, I think.
Well, what happened was there was one really good one,
and sci-fi.
And there was one really good one in the form of Lord of the Rings, and then that kind of ruined all fiction.
So it's just like, now this one's got this one they cast spells in this weird way, and this one there's a interesting system. They just like systems. It's literally for autists.
Yes.
Again, which is, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying. I
understand exactly what you're saying.
I'm trying
systems in particular. I've heard the term systems thrown around in regard to different science fiction, not science fiction, in regards to like fantasy books before, and like just like the way you're fucking. How did you figure this out? Because now that you pointed it out, you're totally right. Like I've noticed before, like people are the way they do the magic's really cool in this one.
Yeah, like in this one, they have to mix elements in their stomach to make the magic. You know, it's that type of stuff where they just it's all about systems. I listen to the few podcasts I listen to. There's one where it's that type of nerd. It's only two types. It's San Fran media critic, and it's extremely autistic board game fantasy epic reader who likes the systems and only systems.
There you go.
Those are the only two big types of people left.
Well, in this one, you got two dudes who fucking love anime titties.
Hell yeah.
I totally get what you're saying.
But anyways,
what we have is fake nerds and real nerds.
No, let's not go there. Christ, realist nerds. I don't know. There's nudity. She runs around.
She gets her shit out.
There's a hot spring. There's just a lot of stuff happening. She's walking around. She's like, where is this place? And then suddenly she's just in a hot spring. I don't know what's going on in this show. Man.
You don't really see much of the outside world in this fantasy world that she's in.
That's what I'm saying. It's small. It's confined. It's small scale.
This was a point I was going to make when we were initially talking about that part. Is that like she only sees like the Great Hall of this fantasy school, like this magic school.
Yeah.
Which to me feels really like confining, and like I'm getting claustrophobic in this world.
Yeah, like she's just in this tiny hot spring area, and then she's in the Great Hall.
There's no great distinction, which makes it seem like that distinction isn't what's going to be important, and it's more going to be focused on like the powers, I guess, like than the world around. I don't know.
It's not very good. She can use the special magic or something. She's special.
There's not a lot going on.
What else? Yeah, I don't know. It's got boobs. It's all right. 6 out of 10. With the boobs. Next one.
We have to do this. Your rating reminds me that we have to go through and do our anime ratings soon. It's coming up on like a year or so.
Update the MAL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we probably should do that.
Well, we can do an episode on that.
Oh no, another one. We're gonna agree on everything. It was fun. Only fun when Steven was here. Now it's just gonna be like 8, 7.5. Call it an 8.
I give Life a 7.5.
All right. Death March is the one I have next.
Yes, I also have Death March next. Let's do it.
Death March, Kara, Hajimaru, Isekai, Kyousoukyoku, Kyousoukyoku.
Oh God.
It's got a lot of OUs in it.
You said the magic word.
Just can't say it 2 more times.
Oh no.
What's happening?
I'm having an out-of-body experience.
Oh,
I'm being sucked into another world.
An Isekai. I'm supposed to be the one who goes to the Isekai. I'm a programmer. That's right, kids. You heard it. This is another Isekai about a programmer.
There should be a series that comes out called Not Another Isekai.
No, not only is it another Isekai, that's like saying it's like saying
another world.
It's animated. Of course, it's an Isekai. This is another Isekai about a man who programs. It's a video game. It's a light novel.
When are we gonna get our biting Isekai parody series that we've been waiting for? When are we gonna get the Mel Brooks equivalent of an Isekai series where it's just totally dissecting the genre?
That kind of already happened, and it was called Konosuba, and it was really good.
But when are we gonna get the one that fixes everything?
It cannot be fixed.
Oh no,
that one's not gonna happen. Evangelion was really good, and it didn't even fix mecha.
It just changed all of anime.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Not for the better. This is another light novel, by the way.
Wait, this Isekai is a light novel?
Silverlink.
Holy shit! What a fucking concept!
It's an Isekai. This looks like ass, by the way. This show looks... It looks like a Madhouse show, but blurrier and lower res. Like it has the same. It's like they're trying to do Madhouse, but it looks like. But
and also no detail in the backgrounds at all.
Not really, no. And then at the beginning he says, it looks like I'm in the Death March. Boop boop. And then the opening. The opening of this show is a new genre that I have coined. Arrhythmic Japanese prog math pop. It's math pop.
I was far too.
I
understand. There's a beat shift that gives that credence, but to me, the more important aspect of this opening than the music is that it's all hoes. I would say at least like a minute 15 of this minute 30 opening is dedicated to showing all them girls.
Hoes, H-O-E-S. I was thinking H-O-S-C. I was like, wait.
No.
Am I missing something?
It's literally just all of the girls that you will encounter in this series shoved into one opening.
Which I needed because they're not in this episode.
No, certainly not. This is all about game production. There's one other guy in the entire opening. The rest of them are young girls.
God, the fucking UI and all these title cards are jumping around with the weird rhythm changes, and it's fucking me up. No, this opening is mostly him. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like half him, half girls.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 30. The last bit of that is dedicated to girls.
Sure. There's a lot of girls. He's carrying them around. They look a little weird. Their eyes are kind of fucked up. All right. Yeah, that's this. So yeah, he's a programmer. He works long hours, and then he wakes up and he's in his favorite. What if he got transported into his favorite video games? What if you got transported into your favorite video games? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Shut the fuck up, Steven Spielberg. Shut the fuck up. You can't make me go watch it. You can't make me watch Ready Player One. I won't fucking do it.
You know you're going to have to watch it.
I'm not going to fucking watch it.
When's that come out?
Oh, so who fucking cares?
No, if it's out when I'm down there next,
it'll make fucking $300 million. That's all, and that's it. I fucking refuse.
I mean, it probably costs like $275. That's not really that much. March 30th.
That's what I'm saying.
March 30th. Guess.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna be in Austin. Oh shit.
No. At least that fucking theater serves booze. God damn.
Shit. Yeah, we're gonna
at least the fucking Alamo Draft. Let's catch a fucking Uber to the Alamo Draft House. Let's fucking Declan. Let's get a fucking Uber to the Alamo Draft House and go see Ready Player One. You fuck. Is this what you want?
Yeah, man. This time I'm gonna be drunk enough to order things. Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
It's fucking. Oh god.
It's gonna suck so bad.
You know, hey, on your way down here, listen to the fucking audiobook narrated by Will Wheaton, you fuck!
Oh, God. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if I can give ironic money to this one.
Fucking movie's got fucking TJ Miller and Simon Pegg in it. It's over.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Oh,
I mean, Simon Pegg's not that bad.
No, but he's been stolen. He's been commodified by the fake nerds. He's playing in the new X. Wait, the lead is going to be in the next X-Men film, X-Men Dark Phoenix. All right, I'm in.
Catherine Wilder plays female gamer. Oh man, that's good. That's good shit.
God, you. How are you going to do me like this?
I don't know. We'll see when I'm up there.
Let's see how drunk we can get.
Yeah, let's spend the entire day drinking, and then make the decision.
Holy shit!
After, what's up?
This, oh my god, the lead in this is the kid from the Tree of Life. What the fuck?
Now you have to see it.
Moving on.
Yeah, I don't know. He beats a bunch of lizard men with meteors. What is with these shows? Like the idea that it's a good idea to have a TV show that's just an RPG being narrated at you. Like, oh, I'm going to level up. Here, I'm just make all these bars fill up. Oh, the numbers are getting higher. This is a clicker in the form of a television program. The numbers get higher.
An anime for us gamers.
Is this what Shakespeare felt like having his plays read? Just awful.
Fuck this one. This was bad.
Maybe it gets better when the girls show up. I don't know.
It always gets better when the girls show up.
The spell noises are really obnoxious. Did you notice that? It's like they're a decibel higher than everything else, and they're like really, really sped up in chants by the voice actresses.
Watching this show is the equivalent to being in traffic. You can't do anything, and yet you can't think about anything. You're just stuck there.
Wait, why can't you think about anything in traffic?
Because you gotta have your fucking eyes on the road, man.
I do all my daydreaming in traffic.
You gotta pay attention to the road.
All right.
What, are you gonna be distracted driving? Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, God.
This, what, did I have anything else? No, it just kind of sucks. I don't know.
It just kind of sucks. Isekai,
I don't know
the
why
genre.
He couldn't just kill the dragon. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of problems I have with this. I don't know why the game is so easy. I don't know why he got to level 300 just by beating a bunch of level 50 lizard men. I don't get it.
He's grinding.
He didn't grind. He had all the starting items. It just doesn't make any sense. But the last show, our last program in the evening, Koi wa Ameagari no Yoni, or Love is Like After the Rain.
Uh-huh.
I think it might just be shortened to After the Rain, which is a better... I
think they might have fucked up that translation.
I don't know, it might be a better title. This is a manga being adapted by Whit.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I know those guys.
Familiar with the wit.
Yeah.
This is a romance program. Very first shot of this is them advertising the Aimer OP, or it's the ED. It's like, hey, listen to this Aimer song, or Aimer. I don't know how it's pronounced. I remember, I didn't know, or I knew the premise of this, and I also remembered separately, not knowing they were the same show, really, really loving the preview, the PV. Mm-hmm. But the PV has a much different tone. It doesn't even show the male lead. It's just like really like beautifully melancholy, this girl staring at clouds. I couldn't really remember why I loved it. I think it was just because of the clouds.
Okay, that's a good reason as any, I guess.
You don't even understand how gay I am for clouds. I can't, like, fucking, I am not an emotional man, but a nigga could draw a cumulonimbus that makes me cry, I swear to God. It's not even funny.
I understand what you're saying.
You don't sound like it.
No, because there are definitely things that get me.
Right.
I love me some rain.
Sure.
So it's you're about the clouds, I'm about the rain, man. Like it's
this is our show.
Yeah, this is it. We're truly unified in this moment.
I gotta watch that preview again. You talk about this show while I.
Okay.
So I feel like it was really
this
good.
Is a show about this big old, really long, tall high school girl. She's really tall and skinny.
She's a runner. Used to be.
And it's got this art style with it's kind of, I don't know if it's only really her that makes me think about this, but it's a little bit throwback-y.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a huge callback to 90s romance shows. Like fucking, just every romance in the 90s was like, like we watched some Marmalade Boy and
oh yeah, we did,
and fucking I don't know. I just saw the opening for something called My Sonikoku. And it's just all those. They just look like that. The outfits and the color palette.
Tall girls.
Super tall girls. I mean, that's just shoujo, but you know. Yeah, like that.
So homegirl, she works at this cafe, right? And she works there, and she's kind of a quiet girl. Like she's when at school, she doesn't really talk much, and she has a crush on her manager, like the manager of the restaurant, and he's 45 and she's in high school, so she doesn't really know how to approach this crush that she has, and she's also a little bit odd as is. She's quite shy, she ran in track and field for a while, but she wasn't able to run anymore, and she started working part-time at this restaurant. As a way to kind of heal or like busy yourself with something, and the dude that she's fallen in love with is kind of a schlub. He's, again, as I said, he's 45.
Yeah, did they say he's 45? They just say he's middle aged, right?
I'm looking at the male description, so it says he's 45.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because in Japan, middle aged is like 55. I don't know. It's fucking.
He got a kid, and he's kind of again schlub. He one of his character traits is his fly is down a lot. Like his.
I mean, it only happens like.
Twice.
Does it happen twice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice the second time.
There's the instance where it's called out, and there's the other time where he just zips it up absentmindedly, and he's not he's a little bit meek, and he's not a super great manager or anything, I don't know if I really did this show justice, but whatever.
I really like the manager. I like the dude because he's just kind of he's schlubby. He's timid. He's silly. But when the kid, it's like, oh, this is a romance. It's nice. Oh, he's really old. Okay, that's a little weird. And then he has a kid, and it's like, okay, all right. This was written by a woman, wasn't it?
Most certainly.
Are these two actually going to be an item? Okay, yeah, this was a lady. A lady wrote this. Only a woman would think this is okay. There's no way.
I was sold. They sold me.
It's just. I mean, it's pleasant. It just looks really nice.
I love the aesthetic. The aesthetics are great.
Oh,
and also,
it looks really great. It's like because they don't do when they do the bubble backgrounds. It's like they make their own bubbles, and that's nice. You know, it's like that type of thing. It's home crafted. I don't know why. Because again, I personally just find there's just a fucking hard line where you can graduate high school, and the second you graduate high school, I'm totally okay with you becoming a gold digger, fucking you can go fuck the oldest dude who's got the most money you want, or vice versa if you're a guy. That's fine. But something inside of me just wait, vice versa, you can fuck the youngest girl with the least money.
Or if you're a boy, you can fuck the oldest girl.
I get it.
Who got that dosh.
Yeah.
But when you're in high school, I just think there's something that's immediately exploitative to me. But somehow, in spite of myself, I was able to enjoy the show because it is so innocent in her affections. It's so pure.
Yeah, it's a weird combination because it's like half comedy and half really serious romance, like the kind of romance that's not really that fun and is just very, very self-serious.
It works really well.
It works pretty well. It's just the divorce thing, the kid thing. It just makes it all not fun. It's not fun anymore when you do that. It's it's almost good enough to make you forget the rest of the time, but then it keeps coming back. It's like, ugh.
Hey man, I'm sure that's something that they'll address.
I don't want them to address it. I want them to have fun.
This is a real show. Damn it! This is about real things.
I know.
Real issues.
I know.
Got them single dads
real
out
things,
there in this
real
struggle.
Things like a tan, big booby tomboy on the track team.
That's real.
Ooh,
but that's true. But that's real though.
Nothing could be realer.
That's the realest of all. I am a sucker. I will admit that I am a sucker for slow and really earnest love stories. My favorite movie of all time is Lost in Translation, which is nothing else other than that. It is the slowest, most earnest love story, and I just, for whatever reason, that resonates with me. And this particular show resonated with me. I was totally down for it the entire way through. And I love her confusion because she's experiencing something that she, first of all, isn't ready for at all. She just obviously doesn't. She's never been in love or doesn't even understand really. And then on top of that, she's falling in love with somebody that she shouldn't be. Somebody who's so much her senior, And I just love that dynamic and it's not creepy, it's not gross, it's totally innocent.
But she smells his shirt.
I know, but the thing is that she's not doing it so she can get. She's not getting off on it.
What?
It's no.
What reason do you do that?
Because she's a fucking she's a weirdo who doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's just completely giving herself over to instinct because she doesn't know what the fuck.
That sounds like getting off on it.
No.
Oh, come on.
No. She's not like, oh my god, I want his fucking cock.
She shoves her face into the shirt.
Yeah, and the way that you would, if somebody were to caress you or hold you, you would bury your face in their shirt. It's not inherently sexual. It's comforting. She's finding comfort in it. It's adorable. And this again, I think the scene that sold me on the entire thing is it's so simple. But when this is before she's working, it's a flashback to before she's working at this cafe. She's a customer there, and he brings her a cup of coffee on a rainy day because she's obviously waiting for the rain to subside. And it's that why would she fall in love with this schlub? You ask yourself.
Not really. And then, it's pretty cool.
And in that moment, it's that simple act of kindness because he is, outwardly he's a little bit of a mess. It's inside. He's got a heart of gold, and you gotta love that. You gotta respect that that love. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. That sequence was really what won me over.
Yes, it's cute. I can't wait for her to find out he's a raging alcoholic, a violent one.
Yeah. Okay. and then she's gonna like, they're gonna enter an S&M relationship, and they'll be on the job, and it'll be like, I fucking, and like stick a fucking vibrator in her or something, and like you have to hold this in you as you work.
Yeah, she'll be helping his 8-year-old son with fucking recorder practice.
Exactly.
Soaking floors.
Yeah, and he's like,
I fit the tone of the show.
Don't drop this. Don't drop this, bitch.
And then he crashes his helicopter, but he's okay.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I'm into dark things, and he lightly whips her with fucking lightly taps her.
I'm extremely damaged. I'm gonna put an ice cube on your nipple.
I'm extremely damaged.
So fucking twisted. Here's some rope.
Oh god, I'm so fucking twisted. Oh god.
You can't handle my corrupted soul. Handcuffs. Fuzzy handcuffs.
Oh my god, he's so dark and mysterious. Who did this to him? Who made him this way? Oh.
It was his mom.
Is that going to be in theaters when you come into town?
Is there what is that? Wait.
50 Shades Brownest.
50 Shades, that was our joke. No, it's 50 Shades 3. I don't know. 50 Shades Freed. Oh god. That's like 3 with a British accent.
It's coming out in February.
Ooh, probably not going to make it.
We might be able to catch a very late showing.
Ooh, I don't know,
like a way late release showing.
Don't miss the climax.
Wow, this score was composed by Danny Elfman. He's the fucking workhorse, man. What a fucking hack.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe it's not going to be out on Blu-ray. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully there's just a leak. You just watch it somewhere.
I'll get a cam rip.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Let's watch another shitty, like, Chinese version with subtitles.
Jesus.
Wait,
hold on.
I watched the last 30 minutes of the second one. I didn't finish it.
I'm on Danny Elfman's Wikipedia page here, and I'm looking into his genres, and his number 1 credit is rock, just rock music, and then his number 2 credit is ska, which makes me fucking wonder, when did Danny Elfman produce ska music? Hold on, let's get to the bottom of this. Ska.
Danny Elfman, It Only Makes Me Laugh. r/ska. Whoa.
Okay, I'm listening to it now.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty. This is kind of new wavy ska.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is kind of fly. I don't know. Oingo boingo.
Yep. Yeah. This is just barely ska.
It's proto ska.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This might be like first wave ska. Or second? I don't know.
No wave ska.
Probably second. New wave ska.
Huh. Well, the more you know.
Some brass in there. Yeah, it's okay.
Danny Elfman, lead vocals. Man, good for him. He'll never win an Academy Award because he's got ska blood running through his veins, and that's fucking anti-establishment, man.
It's just fucking discrimination is what it is.
Down with fascism. Is there much more to talk about this show?
Wait, hold on. That's literally Oingo Boingo?
Yes.
Danny Elfman.
He is the lead singer of Oingo Boingo.
Oh, well, now it all makes sense. Okay. That's not even a revelation. Yes. That's just me figuring that out. Okay.
Well, that's a revelation in its own way.
Sure, that's just something people knew that I didn't know. So I was like, oh, that sounds a lot like... Okay, yeah. So that's why. And that's technically ska, huh? It doesn't say ska on the Wikipedia page. It says new wave of synth pop and experimental.
They might have had ska albums.
Maybe.
Yeah, I liked this show.
Yeah, I liked it too.
In spite of myself.
In spite of little bit of weirdness, but they could probably pull it off. Maybe. It's
tough. It's tough.
I can't wait for her
it depends.
to meet the ex-wife, because you know that's going to happen.
It's really like you can't imagine it developing that far, because then you kind of like lose the innocence of it. Like,
I think it's already gone. You've already lost a whole chunk of it. This man has had sex.
Oh my god, so puritanical. Nobody in Japan has sex. They've adopted
anymore.
That child.
That's why he's divorced. Yeah, no, that would be a funny. That could be a revelation. That could happen. I could see that happening. They adopted him. Because she didn't want his filthy fly down jeans.
You don't know where his cock ends up when his fly's always down. Well, that's what we watched.
Are you talking to the listener?
Yeah, that's the stuff that we watched. We got 5 episodes, five shows to cover next time, so we'll also do those shorts so we can just get out of the way.
Yes. And we have more than 5, unless you only want to do 5, but...
Oh, shit, we do have 6. Okay.
Yeah, we have 6. We have 6. But we're almost done.
Do you want to do... Yeah.
We have to finish next time. We have to finish next time.
Or we could do like 4 and then 3.
No.
Or no, wait, no, that's not it, right? That's not the math. We could do fucking... let's just do the shorts wherever is appropriate.
Like the next episode, which is the last one.
Oh my god.
It's only one is long. One of them is 12 minutes or something, but get over it.
Wow, man.
What?
I've come down since the beginning of this episode. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's nice.
That was a mess. I'm sorry for having to listen to me.
I think saying you have to. I think the line "you have to respect that love" is what shook you out of it.
Yeah, I feel gross now. I think you know what? Fuck it. I don't know. There's only 2 good shows in this episode anyway. Fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not many hot takes to be had during this.
Well, I think there's only one good show next episode, so get ready.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
It's gonna be Darling in the Franxx.
I mean, yes, that's what I was talking about.
Oh no.
Why? What?
I don't know anything about those. Is that?
Darling in the Franxx is the.
Well, it's the Trigger show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was like, should I tell him? I was like, yeah. No, that's the Trigger show.
Yeah. It's got 2 X's in his name, which is only excusable if you're a Trigger show.
It's a really terrible title, unless it's one of those titles that only makes sense in like the very last episode. Which would be cool.
I think it's gonna be a bad title.
I bet the robot's name is Franxx.
That's entirely. I would fucking not be surprised at all.
That's got to be it. And then maybe the main character gets called Darling by someone.
Let me tell you about the little blip that I just read on AniList.
Okay.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Okay.
The mechs are Franxx.
They're okay. Okay, yeah. So
hopefully it's bad shit.
It'll be. I'm doing air quotes. Hype.
Yo, that shit's hype. Kill la Kill, man. Yo, that's the most hype 7 out of 10 show I've ever seen in my life. Damn.
It's a decent 8.
It's a good show.
It's good. I don't know.
There's a really weak arc.
Yeah.
But whatever. Fucking.
It's fine.
So it goes. That's anime for this week.
That's. Yeah. See ya.
And that's the way that the anime was.
That's the way it is.
That's what it do.
That's how it be.
They don't think it be like this, but it do.
"仮面 タクシーでさ